First time going for a run in quite a while. So, enjoying it.
Hello and welcome to Friday. It's it's a special day today. Last year around this time, pretty much the day, I kind of quit my old job. And a lot's happened in the past year where I wanted to kind of reflect on that because this whole past year, it's been a lot of job hunting, a lot of self improvement, and the whole of 2022, I really wanted to get those things done. And while I haven't really, well, I've had some promising leads for a new occupation, but it's hard, and while I've spent a lot of time doing that, I've also spent a lot of time just doing other things. And a lot of those other things are, you know, um, kind of related to what we've been talking about these past couple of months. So let's reflect on the past year since I've quit my job. And, well, where do we start? Well, I was going through the old, like, year-old vlogs and be like, I was so relieved and so, like, at peace when that first happened. Like, I didn't have to worry about getting up so early in the morning. I didn't have to worry about, like, being stressed all the time, and it was just a nice feeling. And well, it I feel like even now it's just like, hey, that's not too big of a concern for you. I do want to find a new job. It's like, not that I don't, it's just I don't need to worry about that too much. I don't need to worry about, like, oh, I have to look forward to these 8, 9, 10 plus hours of having to deal with clients or deal with people. I can just, do my own thing for a little bit. And back during my brother's college graduation, which was back in May or June, I think it was end of May, around that time, uh, one of the speakers said that you can do anything for 2 to 3 years. And while I don't think he meant for that to mean not have an occupation, you can do pretty much anything for a year or two and just have it go your own way. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm spending that year that I have had, and did the best with that I could. There's a lot more that I could be doing better, and starting, what day? Like Monday or so, I have some stuff in mind, but yeah, like, only recently, like the past 3-ish months, we started going to the gym. Before that, I tried to improve my diet, but I hit my goal weight mid July, and well, today was, and yesterday was kind of cheat days. I did go for a run this morning, so that's something. Uh, yeah, I was wondering why my back was hurting a little bit, and like, oh yeah, I went for a run, but things like that. It's just like trying to be consistent with more just exercise stuff, trying to improve on myself, trying to read more, trying to be more worldly, trying to just do a whole bunch of things. And while that's good for life in general, uh, I'm trying to get where I want to be. And it's a lot, but we're getting there, step by step. While there's so much that I really want to do, life just doesn't work out that way sometimes. And things like me just lounging around the house isn't really being too productive. Well, there's quite a bit of stuff that I want to get done. I really need to make the initiative and put my best foot forward into those things. Like, just, well, you'll see as the days come by, but, you know, I really need to just, like, step away from the computer, step away from, kind of like technology in general, and finish reading some books that I've started this year. I've started quite a lot of books, but haven't finished. Like, I remember talking about The Hitchhiker's Guide, which is still sitting on my dresser right over there, which I haven't touched in a while. I was into the Earthsea series for quite a bit of time, and I have not finished reading the third novel, even though I'm like only a few chapters away from the end. Things like that. It's like, hey, you can kind of force yourself to finish all this. And while I don't... The thing with me is just like, I like to be productive, even in the most minor sense. I don't like for there to be much downtime. So, reading is like the worst for me, because it's like, if I'm in my computer, I could be doing something, I could be watching something passively in the background, which is great. I can like split my focus just a little bit, even though I'm trying to work efficiently on what I'm doing. If I have like, you know, a game or something that I can just like zone out and just have to the side and not have to worry about focus, maybe do a couple clicks every couple of seconds instead of like actively focusing on it, or just you know, writing something and just like nothing too important, but just like talking or just browsing the internet, I can have something on my secondary monitor that I can split my focus with. Things like that. But with the reading, it's like, this needs 100% of my attention 100% of the time, and it's hard to like, while I do sometimes occasionally have music playing, it's probably best I just focus on reading in that case, especially if it's like a book or something. Need to learn how to change that habit, so we gotta figure that out, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this whole past year, I think I've been doing okay. I've dramatically changed my diet and the way I think about eating and what I do. I'm much more, I guess, understanding of who I am as a person, which I've learned over the past year. It's like a whole thing about self-worth, especially with the previous job. Well, it was fine and all, it was just like kind of soul-sucking, and I didn't feel like I was appreciated. It's fine looking back on it now, but you know, could have done a whole lot better, and well, I still can. There's plenty of time for that. Still got a year or two to do whatever I want with, so we'll see where I even end up. For now, that's where I'm going to call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.